And all the suffering indigenous populations in the damnable zoological republic are set free. Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile Chukwu okike abịa banye ndefu na aja ha nsọ ya mma mgbe niile. Onye ọbụla na ya na-achị eluigwe n'ụwa na-agba akaebe ịhụnanya gị na ebere gị amara gị n'ọmịiko gị ebe ndị gị na-eze ebede ngọzi. Anyị wee na-etoghị agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro. Iwe nye anyị ndụ ala nke dị n'uwere n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-asị na ịja mma niile otu niile dịrị aha nsọ gị. Onye ọ bụ naanị aka ike niile na ọ gbadara aka ya. Anyị wee na-akpọku gị na-asị gị na nke ọma anyị ga-ekele gị, nke ọjọọ ma anyị kelee gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, wee na-eto gị, wee na-asọpụrụ gị n'isi ụmụ gị niile bụ ndị ikwu ndị wee ezi oku mgbe a kpọrọ ha ka ha wee chekwaa ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na ihe ndị kwuru anyị nkwa na o mekataghị ka ndị iro wee were ala nsọ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe. Agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro ma ndị na-agba mgbọgba ebe niile dị iche iche onye nwe m na Chineke nna n'ihere bụ nke ndị dị etu a n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-eto gị, wee na-asị onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na ọtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise ise ise.
So much for joining. Thank you for joining wherever you are connecting from. If you are connecting from Biafra land, you are connecting from any part of Europe, you are connecting from any part of the world, I appreciate you and I thank you for joining this broadcast. I'm not going to waste much time on this broadcast. I have to send out the information as much as I can. Even if we have 1 or 2 people watching, if you're here, you share the video to your platform, share to your family and friends. As you're sharing, more people will be getting connected and they will be passing the information. It is your responsibility. It is my responsibility to continue to set the record straight. No matter how they try to stop us, no matter how they try to hinder us, we will not allow them to stop us. It doesn't matter. Even if nobody is watching, I am going to continue to preach this gospel of peace, gospel of freedom, gospel of truth. I will continue to send it out. Let the people who have ear continue to hear. When you go to the media and you see what is happening against the Biafran people, against the southern part of Nigeria, you have no choice than to come out and speak. If you're sincere to yourself, if you have conscience, seeing what is happening to the southern part of Nigeria, you have to be forced to come out and speak. That is why I am speaking. I cannot be silent. It doesn't matter the attack they are bringing against me. It doesn't matter the attack that is coming from east, west, north, and south. I can't stop because this is a matter of life and death. It's a matter of my future, the future of my unborn children, my generation unborn. This is the matter. That is why I have to stand with it. And every one of us have to fight and fight as much as we can to be able to get our freedom. We cannot stop. We cannot stop. We have told them to stop the evil they are doing in our land, and they will never stop. These people have continued to perpetrate evil. They have continued to perpetrate evil against the Biafran people, against every single one of us. We cannot continue to tolerate this. For those of you who think it's a joke, you think we are joking. We are not joking when it comes to the issue of Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, each time he's broadcasting, he will tell you that Biafra is our religion. Biafra is my religion. That is my religion. Personally, Biafra is my religion. And that is why I cannot stop speaking about Biafra. You can hate me, you can like me, you can unfollow me. It is your choice. You are free to make your choice on whom to follow and whom not to follow. You are free to make your choice whom to listen to or whom not to listen to. But I'm speaking as a Biafran, an Igbo Biafran. I will continue to speak, continue to set the record straight. We have not killed anybody. We have not taken the life of anybody. All we are asking for is our freedom. And we will continue to ask for our freedom. If you stand on our way, you're not going to find it easy. It's not going to be funny. If you try to stand in the way of Biafra, you are going to jam the rock. You're going to hit the rock. And whatever happened to you, you will be responsible for what happens to you. when you're standing against the Biafran. We are warning and telling people to stay away. If you do not want to fight for your freedom, it's up to you. Go ahead and rest. If you don't want to fight the freedom of Biafran people, go ahead and rest. Do not be a distractor. Don't be a hindrance. If you try to be a hindrance to the freedom of Biafran people, you are going to meet the most difficulties in your life. It is not a joke. And for those of you who think that fighting for Biafra is a joke, or you think we are joking, we are just coming on social media to rant or to come and say one or two things, I want you to watch this video. That is a message. Maybe you wouldn't understand it when I say it. When you hear from the mouth of other Biafrans and from the mouth of Nnamdi Kanu, you'll begin to understand better why we are doing what we are doing and why we are fighting and why we must fight. Whoever that you are, as a Biafran, you will know more reason why you have to stand and continue to fight and fight the battle to the end. Watch this video and you will understand better.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We'll crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold all of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals. They are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You cannot go everywhere. We must continue.
You have heard from Mbshell and Nnamdi Kanu. In case you think that the freedom fighting is a joke, it is not a joke. Wake up from your sleep. Stand firm and fight more. The war is intensifying. If you think it's getting any better, it's not getting any better. It's getting tougher every day. More enemies are going to come. More distractions are going to come. More obstacles are going to come. They are going to take the life of more people. And they are preparing heavily. That is why every Biafran has to wake up. We have to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. It is not the time to sleep. It is not the time to blackmail your brother. It is not the time to begin to look at your shoulder. It is the time to stand firm and begin to walk ahead. Look forward to your freedom. Anything that's going to give you your freedom, continue to pursue it. Continue to pursue that thing that will give you your freedom. Anybody that stands in the way of your freedom, take that person out. You deserve the right to have your freedom. Every one of us, even Chukwu Okike Abiama gave us freedom of choice. Chukwu Okike Abiama gave us freedom of choice. That is why he's not forcing us. If Chukwu Okike Abiama, he has the power to force us to worship him. But even on this planet Earth, there are people who have refused to worship Chukwu Okike Abiama, and they say it openly. Chukwu Okike Abiama has not killed them. He gave us that freedom to make a choice. So why would somebody stop you from making your own choice? You have the choice now to make, either to be free or not to be free. And I must tell you that the war have intensified. They have intensified on the war. It is not business as usual. For those of you who think it's a joke, who think we come to rant, it is not ranting. The reason why we are coming online on a daily basis to warn Biafran people and call the attention of Biafran people is because of what is about to happen. Something is about to happen. Something that is unimaginable is about to happen. We are warning and warning and shouting, and people don't get it. People don't get it. I don't know why people don't get it. I don't know why people are not getting it. As you are watching this video now, as you're watching this video, the federal government of Nigeria is releasing more members of Boko Haram. They are releasing more members of Boko Haram to be sent to the southeast to take the life of innocent people. As you are watching this video, the federal government of Nigeria is releasing more members of Boko Haram. More than 500 Boko Haram were released. 500 plus Boko Haram members were released. 500 plus Boko Haram members were released just yesterday. They were released. And these people are going to be pushed to the southeast. They are going to be pushed to the Biafra land to continue to take the life of innocent people, to continue to embarrass you, to continue to burn homes. You have seen the things that are happening in Biafra. All those things you see that are happening in Biafra land, they are not ordinary. They are not done by a trained soldier. No well-meaning qualified soldier that is mentally okay can go to a house of an innocent citizen and begin to burn their home. Somebody that is not armed, somebody that is not attacking you, somebody that does not pose a threat to you, simply because you identify the person as a Biafra, you go and burn their house, burn their homes, destroy their properties, destroy their businesses, and even take their life. Who does that? Only Boko Haram does that. That is the footprint of Boko Haram. Go to the northern part of Nigeria. In the northern part of Nigeria, that is where you see the footprint of terrorism. That is where you see the footprint of the terrorists. That is where you see their footprint. What do? They take the life of people, destroy their property, destroy their businesses, and make sure they shut everywhere down. And when they saw that they could not be able to penetrate to the southern part of Nigeria, they saw they could not be able to penetrate to the southern part of Nigeria, mainly the Biafra land. They saw that they cannot be able to penetrate Biafra land. They started using their military. They began to use their military. They used their military. They pushed their military to Biafra land to begin to take the life of innocent people. You see why we are calling on Biafran people to wake up. You have to wake up now. There is danger. There is danger. There is danger. They are trying to pump in more members of Boko Haram to the southeastern part of Nigeria. As you're watching this video, they have released more members of Boko Haram that they want to pump into southeastern part of Nigeria, into Biafra land. It is not a propaganda. This is what is happening. As you're watching the video, more than 500 members of Boko Haram have been reintegrated into their military, and they are going to pump them to the southeast. That is for sure. There is no other place they have assignment. These members of Boko Haram that they are going to reintegrate into the city that they have already announced. I am going to play the video for you to see. You will see members of Boko Haram. You will see members of Boko Haram. They want to reintegrate into the military, and they are definitely going to push them to the southeastern part of Nigeria to begin to kill Biafran people. This is why we are calling on Biafran people to wake up. Any place you are in Biafra land, wake up, wake up. It is no longer time to sleep. It is not the time to sleep. There is danger. There is danger. If anybody tells you there is danger, prepare yourself for what is coming. We have to fight more than ever. Be strong, speak more, act more, sit at home more. Civil disobedience, this is not to do it to the highest level, so that the world will not apply, so that the contract to call Nigeria will be shut down. It is our revenue that are using to fund Boko Haram. They use our revenue to finance Boko Haram, and then they will push them down to the southeastern part of Nigeria, to Biafra land, to begin to kill people. This is what is happening. That is why we are calling for civil disobedience. Engage in civil disobedience. Sit at home on Sunday, sit at home on Monday. Engage in it. When we are shouting, this is not ranting. It's not a blackmail. It's not a propaganda. They have released more members of Boko Haram that they want to push to the southeastern part of Nigeria. They have recruited more members of Boko Haram. They call them repentant members of Boko Haram. More than 500 plus. We are going to be released to the city, and this is going to happen very, very. They just did it yesterday. Yesterday, I am going to play the video for you so that you can see and know that we are not ranting. Everything that I'm telling you here is verified. That is why I'm going to support what I'm saying with the video. You will see the video, the number of Boko Haram, and when you see them, you will confirm, you will hear these are members of Boko Haram. And at the end of the day, they will be pushed to Biafran land to take the life of innocent people. This is why we have to prepare. Watch this video. Watch this video. It will blow your mind what is happening. Some of us don't take notice of what is going on. Watch.
Operation Safe Corridor. The Kemala City.
Kwami local government area of Gombe State.
Karamar Hukumar Kwami. Tajihar Gombe.
I understand he can raise his hand.
Ni.
Do solemnly swear by the Holy Bible
Naran said littafin sarki.
that I will be faithful,
Zan zamo mai gaskiya.
obedient, and committed to the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Da biyayya. Jajirce ga ƙasa ta Najeriya.
In September 2015, the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, established Operation Safe Corridor to encourage willing and repentant Boko Haram members to surrender and go through a well-structured the Radicalization, Rehabilitation, and Reintegration Program. This program began effectively in 2016 by a committee constituted by the Chief of Defense Staff to operationalize the mandate of the Commander-in-Chief. Consequently, personnel were drawn from 17 services, ministries, departments, and agencies to execute the concept of operation. Since the DR camp became fully operational, a total of 1,070 ex-combatants, otherwise referred to as clients, have successfully gone through the program and have been reintegrated into the society. This morning, another set of 559 clients will be graduating from the program, and they too will be reintegrated back to their communities subsequently. The graduating clients arrived at the DR camp between 15th July and 6th September 2021 to commence the various rebuilding activities of the program. Together, these 559 clients have successfully undergone a series of medical screenings, psychological and psychospiritual counseling, sports therapy, drug abuse counseling, Western education and vocational trainings, amongst others. Similarly, as part of their program, special counter-narrative packages by Operation Safe Corridor clerics were organized to inculcate acceptable cultural and religious values in them.
Horo na musamman daga sansanin gyara halaye da dabi'u.
DRR camp Operation Safe Corridor Malan City.
Na DRR camp Operation Safe Corridor da ke Malan City.
Nigeria.
Na dauki alkawarin zan zamo cikakken dan kasa mai ladabi kuma nisasse mai kiyaye dokokin kasa.
For want of time and considering the number of graduating clients, only 20 will receive the certificate, while others will have their launch at the multipurpose hall and will be directed accordingly.
I am delighted to be here this morning to witness the combined graduation ceremony of Batch 5 through Batch 4, Special Batch 4 clients, all of 2021, having completed the deradicalization, rehabilitation, and reintegration DRR program. The program, as we all know, is the initiative of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Muhammadu Buhari, with the sole aim of encouraging willing and repentant Boko Haram members to lay down their arms and go through a structured DDR program. The DDR program consists of series of psychological, psychosocial, psychospiritual therapies, as well as vocational training, which provides viable alternative to low-profile combatants. From inception in 2015 to date, over 1,000 clients have been processed through Operation Safe Corridor, with about 984, including 16 foreign nationals, successfully reintegrated to their national and state governments. This morning, we are witnessing the graduation of another set of 559 clients who will be integrated into society as soon as possible. Let me at this point urge the graduating clients to appreciate and reciprocate the confidence reposed in you as worthy beneficiaries of our DDR program. As you return to your communities for the reintegration phase, I urge you all to brace up for the challenges ahead. Some of you will encounter resentment and rejections in your communities, but I can assure you that if you remember and practice everything you have learned during the DDR program, you will surmount these challenges. I encourage you, therefore, to go out there and be worthy ambassadors of Operation Safe Corridor by being law-abiding and responsible citizens. Finally, I want to remind you of the consequences of violating the oath of allegiance you have sworn. You must uphold your pledge to be loyal to the federal government of Nigeria at all times and shun all forms of violence and criminality. The starter packs and stipends you have received today is to enable you to practice the various trades you've learned while in the camp. It is expected that the vocational skills acquired during the program will be a source of livelihood for you and your family. Please resist the temptation to sell them, as your survival going forward will largely depend on these starter packs.
Na yi imani a matsayin tsohon don kungiyar Boko Haram.
You have seen it. This is the situation in Nigeria. 556 members of Boko Haram to be reintegrated into society. And they are putting this will into the military. This is what you see. Did you see them? People who they say they rehabilitate, people who don't even understand English. They don't understand it. Even when the so-called general that is talking, while he is speaking English, addressing them, these people don't hear what he's saying. You can see that every oath that was given to them, everything we were saying there was in Hausa. They were in Hausa, but when the stupid man who called himself a general was addressing them, he was speaking in English. These people don't understand English. Tell me, how did you radicalize these people? How? How? You see Boko Haram, people who have taken life of the innocent people, people who are well-known terrorists, they are being treated with honor, given all manner of honors. But in the Biafra land, people who are asking for their legitimate rights, asking for referendum, asking for self-determination, they are the people that are being killed. You see the government of Nigeria celebrating terrorists, telling us that they have radicalized them, and they introduce them back into the military. They give them honor. But when they come to the southeastern part of Nigeria, when they come to the southern part of Nigeria, when they come to Biafra land, they will begin to take the life of innocent people. Innocent people that have not committed any crime. They have not killed anybody. They didn't steal the arm. They will come back to Biafra land and begin to destroy lives and properties. This is the double standard that is happening in Nigeria. What is going on that we don't want to be part of? 556 members of Boko Haram are to be released into the cities. And these people will be sent to the southern part of Nigeria to continue to take the life of innocent people. And the funniest thing and the most painful thing, you see that the people that they are using to bring this are all from the south. Look at the general that was talking. He's a southerner. A southerner telling me that he has radicalized the member of Boko Haram. People who don't understand English, they don't understand what he's saying. They are not even hearing the address he's reading. The address is addressing them. They don't understand it. They don't know what he's saying about. Look at everything they were done. They have to be an interpreter. Interpret them in Hausa. These are the people they want to introduce. And when they finish, they will push them to Southern. They will push them to Biafran land and they begin to take the life of innocent people. You see why every Biafran have wake up. Every single Biafran have to wake up. These are the people who are perpetrating all manner of evil in Biafran land. What is happening in Biafran land? You cannot see a genuine soldier doing what is happening in Biafran land. These are the people that they will send to Biafran land to begin to burn houses, kill innocent people, destroy properties. These are the people who you see their footprint in Biafra land. No well-trained soldier, no well-trained soldier, a women soldier will go and begin to fight an innocent man, unarmed innocent person. It doesn't happen anywhere in the world. It is only in the contract of Nigeria where they carry terrorists and send them to our land as soldiers. And look at their footprint. Watch, so you see the footprint of this idiot. What they do. That's their footprint. You will see the footprint. What they do in Biafra land. And it is not a joke.
This is his house in Amango, Abia State. Yesterday being 4th of March 2022. This is what the army did to the house. Destroyed everything.
This is what these idiots do in Biafra land. When they go to Biafra land, this is what they do. They destroy properties, they burn homes, destroy house, destroy life. This is what these members of Boko Haram you see today. 559 members of Boko Haram to be reintroduced into the army. And they will push them into the southern part of Nigeria, push them into the southern part of Nigeria, push them into Biafran land. This is what they do. This is their footprint. This is the footprint of the Boko Haram. This is the kind of thing they do. Watch it and you see. You see why every Biafran has to wake up. This is why we are calling on every Biafran man and woman to wake up. You have to wake up. Look at it. This is what is happening in your land. This is what the people you see today, they are telling you that they have recruited them, they have trained them, and they have radicalized them. This is what they do in Biafra land. Are you surprised when you see them going to destroy houses, killing innocent people, burn homes, destroy businesses? They are doing it only because they are terrorists. This is their footprint. Go to the north. This is the footprint of the Boko Haram, destroying properties and homes. You see why we are calling on all Biafrans, wherever you are, to stand up and sit up. It is no longer the time to gossip. It is no longer the time to talk against your brothers and sisters. This is not the time to fight against your brothers and sisters. This is their footprint. The people you saw them recruited today. The people you saw me play their video, 550-something members of Boko Haram, to be reintroduced into the military. They are giving them honor. You see them that people they say that they radicalized, they can't even speak English. They were swearing them in Hausa. Look at their faces. These are the people they push them to Biafra land to destroy life and property. And this is their footprint.
I see the houses down completely.
This is what they do in Biafra land. No legitimate soldier will do what they're saying. No legitimate soldier will act in this manner. It is only a criminal. And that is not all. Look at what they do. Terrorists. Terrorists that they send in Biafra land. Look at what they do.
The Nigerian military sent by Hope of the Dema. The army Hope of the Dema sent. They have a shop. They have Jim. There was a shop. Only
terrorists will be here. Only terrorists will behave in this manner. No well-trained soldier can go and destroy somebody's business. This man who owns his business is not a terrorist. He's not asking for ransom for anybody. He didn't kidnap anybody.
It is well.
Look at how they destroy his businesses.
God is faithful.
These are the same
I'm here with
them.
Nigeria army with them must GP tank. The economic situation of Nigeria, ni Madonna, ni security the Madonna.
Terrorists.
Let me have me hope that the must send. Mana GP tank. Mana buy him.
Terrorists in uniform. This is what they are.
I shop there.
And today, we This is why every every one of us have to wake up. Stop gossiping. Stop talking about irrelevant things. We have to prepare. The time is now. The time is now to be prepared. The time is now. There is no more time to we have to wake up and fight. This is the footprint of members of Boko Haram. You saw them. Those people you saw me play their video that they are reintroducing. Those people you saw, this is their footprint. This is what they will continue to do in Biafra land. This is what they will continue to do. And this is why we have declared, Biafran people have come and declared that they should leave Biafra land by force, by fire. Biafran have declared that they must leave Biafra land, whether they like it or not.
Call on the politicians in Biafra land to pull out every military in Biafra land. We do not want to see military anymore gallivanting and killing people in our villages, in our communities. We will bring this particular war not to the military, but to those who are responsible in bringing those military to them, to our place. So we are today giving notice to the politicians who have now militarized our territory. They have turned democratic process and democratic government into a military dictatorship. They have turned Biafra into a war zone. So we are giving them between now and the 15th of March to pull out military from Biafra land. We are not saying you should leave your barracks. We are not saying, but you must be out of our villages. We do not want to see military operation anywhere in Biafra land, starting from the 15th of March 2022. Starting from the 15th of March 2022, if we see any military going around and burning any houses, we will bring war to those who bring them. Not only the military.
27 February 2022. These people, they don't have any other option than to surrender. We know that it's the Fulani herdsmen that are supposed to carry cow, they waka. Now they don't drop the cow, carry gun. But na kick bazaar. How much Zoological Republic of Nigeria. That is the happen for Russia and Ukraine. So Hachevia Makana la Biafra. And boys, go other Biafra or there too.
From the 15th of this month, if you continue to come and kill our children, kill our women, kill our men and our elderly people, render them homeless, and create IDP camp where they are not supposed to be IDP.
Instruction and direct message from Biafran people. They should leave our land. The military must leave our land. And if you don't know why they should leave our land, go and watch the video again from the beginning. Why they should leave our land is because they are the one causing the insecurity in our land. Insecurity in our land, they are the ones sending members of Boko Haram in uniform to come and kill Biafran people. You have seen the video I played. They have now released 559 members of Boko Haram that they want to push into the southeastern part of Nigeria. 559 members of Boko Haram that they want to shift to southern part of Nigeria. Every southerner have to wake up. Every southerner have to wake up. These people that are recruiting members of Boko Haram easily to the military. You saw that people who legitimately want to join the military, sincerely, they never take them. You saw Nigerian people from the south mainly, planning to go to Ukraine to fight for Ukraine. You see Nigerians coming out to volunteer to go and fight Ukraine. You see some of them confessing that they have tried several times to join their military. They refuse them simply because they're from the south. You must be connected. Either you are bearing another name or you're from the north. You will not get admission. You can't get admission to NDA. You can't get admission to any force. But you see how easy it is for them to recruit terrorists. They recruit terrorists. 500 plus released. And they want to ship them. At the end of the day, they are going to ship them to the southern part of Nigeria. This is why every southerner have to wake up. We have to wake up. We do not belong here. Mainly the Biafran people, Biafrans, we do not belong to Nigeria. We don't belong to Nigeria. We don't belong to Nigeria. They should leave our land. And we have to embrace ourselves for what is coming. Those of them in the south who are genuinely, who want to serve in the building, they will never ever take them. They will never take them. Instead, they will take terrorists. Boko Haram known terrorists. They were not even ashamed. They were I played the video. You saw the video. You saw the video releasing 500 plus that they want to do. At the end of the day, they will ship them to South Africa, to Biafra mainly, to begin to burn houses and destroy homes, to destroy properties and destroy lives. And people who are genuinely want to serve, they will never take them. You see them coming to church. They want to go and serve in Ukraine war. I want you to watch the video. Maybe when we say certain things, you think it's a lie. Hear from them directly. People who have tried to join their military, legitimately, they refuse them. But it is easy for them to recruit members of Boko Haram into their military. Watch.
Abuja, and sitting by its gate right behind me are vibrant young Nigerians who have approached the embassy to volunteer their services to the Ukrainian government following the call of the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to members of other nations who are willing to assist in its current defense and invasion by Russia. When asked why they had approached the Ukrainian embassy to fight for the country instead of their own, they had this to say.
We are angry. We are angry. So we want to leave this nation. Because some of all these men, their children are nowhere to. Their children are not in this country. They are abroad, studying, have to strike here and there. I have volunteered myself. If I want to leave this country, I want to go and fight for Ukrainians. I've enrolled into Nigerian Defense Academy for the past three times. Three consecutive times. 2013, I was there in Kaduna, Zaria. Even when I was there, even when my name was enlisted. That's why I still have to have a link to a general or senator.
It's better for someone to even die there than to die in this country.
Yes.
My brother, is it anything special in this country? You and I know that nothing special in this country. If flash your back at least some years ago, what the bonus we met those things and those things are still on ground. Is that how it's supposed to be? Is it a country that are ready to move on? Traveling from here to Ukraine and assist them in fighting, I believe is the best thing. Is the best thing that Nigeria you understand? And you be guaranteed. Even if you die there, I'm sure that your family will not suffer here in Nigeria.
Yes. We have political crisis, we have economic crisis, we have issues here and there, we have insecurity, right? And there's no sign by the government that they are going to do anything soon because all this while they've been doing blame game. So some of us think that it's better to die for a country who will value you, right, than to die for a country who will not, even while you're alive, it seems as if you're dead already.
My dream has been to be in the military. That has been my dream. My childhood dream is to be in military. And since for the past since 2012, I've tried severally, applying for DXX, Navy, Army, Air Force. I've tried severally. It's not one, it's not two. It's like consistent. In fact, I would say that all the applications that I've underwent in the Nigerian Army and paramilitaries, I've applied for all, but it's not working out. We are not opportune to know people that are in office, in public office. I am government, we are not opportune. That's the truth.
Their hope of a new future might, however, be dashed as they complained of lack of preparedness on the side of the Ukrainians.
For the news I had, online, what the thing stated that if you're willing, do you understand that a provision will be made for you and all that? Me hearing is a reverse. This is an issue I'm hearing now that if you want to go, you should be the ones to make a visa for yourself and all that. Go to Poland, then they will know that they'll see the readiness in you. To me, they're not ready.
They said
that we that are willing to go there, we have to raise the sum of $1,000, which is about 500,000 naira. I was like, but that wasn't what you guys are telling us is totally different from what we read online. I don't think they are ready for that. They just want us to go and hustle for the money. If I have $1,000 here in Nigeria, I know the business, I will invest it. And in a month time, I will recover.
Unemployment, lack of opportunities, and lack of a favorable environment to do business.
You have seen it. You see the confession people were making there. People, those of them who are willing to go and serve in the military. Some of them have gone to many trainings and they go to NDA, they go to anywhere. They will never accept them. They will never allow them. But for them, it is very easy for them to recruit members of Boko Haram. Very easy for them to recruit members of Boko Haram into the military because they are the foot soldiers of the caliphate. The military is already being taken over by the members of Boko Haram. That is why each time you hear soldiers killing themselves, it is happening in the north. Even as at last week, a soldier turned at his fellow soldiers and began to shoot at them, including their police. You see police turning against police, killing them. Because they want to wipe away the legitimate military that you have in that country called Nigeria. Everything you have there now is being owned by the Fulani Caliphate. Their foot soldiers have taken over. 500 and something members of Boko Haram to be reintegrated. Do you know what it means? To have members of Boko Haram, 500 and something members of Boko Haram in the military. Not about the ones we have not seen, there are ones that are not showing us. They have recruited so many that have not shown us. But the present one they did recently, just yesterday, the one they did just yesterday is 500 plus. What is remaining? You see why every one of us to wake up. We have to wake up and get out of this very place. We have to get up and walk out of this very sinking ship. Nigerian ship is sinking. It is sinking seriously, but it's not going to sink with Biafran people. We are going home. We are going home and we will not stop. We are going home. Every one of us have to prepare. We have to prepare ourselves because we have to go home. We cannot be part of this madness. If they want to die in it, let them die. We cannot be part of it. Let their ship sink. We don't want to be part of this sinking ship. Biafrans are going. The Duduwas want to go. The Middle Beltans want to go. If you want to go, stand up and speak up. This is the time. For Biafrans, we cannot speak anymore. This is the time for us to defend ourselves by all means possible. This is the time to activate self-defense to the highest level. And we will do that. The time is now. Thank you so much for watching wherever you're watching from. Before I go, I have to play the word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to empower you, to energize you, and to tell you what you're supposed to do. Some of you who are confused, to tell you our responsibility to protect Biafra land. Watch the word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. After Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has spoken, I will not have more to say. Let us hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Fulani Janjaweed can overwhelm us is by dividing us. If you are an agent of Fulani Caliphate, if you have come to do the bidding of Fulani Janjaweed in our land, I am asking you this very evening to retrace your steps. Because again, starting from this very day, anywhere Biafrans are killed, any governor, any police commissioner who tolerates the massacre of innocent people will pay very dearly for it. Will pay very, very dearly for it. Do not underestimate our resolve. Because this evening, first of all, I speak as a human being who is possessed of a compatriot spirit and empathy with the suffering of human beings everywhere, especially in the zoo that Britain created called Nigeria. Second, I speak as a witness to the suffering of Biafrans at the hands of their so-called fellow citizens in the zoo called Nigeria. And what we want to make abundantly clear is that we are warning everybody who is a stakeholder in the zoo about our determination and our resolve to ensure that our land is defended. This is a resolution we have reached, and it is cast in stone.
You have had it directly from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Our resolution is to protect our land. No inch of Biafra land will be given out to the Janjaweed. They cannot suppress us. They cannot take over our land. Our resolution is to protect our land by all means possible. The responsibility of every Biafran. And that time is now. From 15th onwards, it will not be business as usual. Prepare yourself for what is about to come. I say, may Chukwu Okike be my guide and protect every Biafran wherever you are. May Chukwu Okike be my guide and protect the Ududua people. May Chukwu Okike be my guide and protect every indigenous person that is genuinely fighting for their freedom. May Chukwu Okike be my guide and protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No weapon formed or fashioned against him shall prosper. Thank you so much for watching and remember blessed. See you again tomorrow by the special grace of Chukwu Okike. Bye.